Kura team, welcome back to Prison Architect. This one seemed to be a little bit of a hit. Quite a lot of people checked this out when I did first look, first hour. So if you are just joining me and just looking at this, I will put a link below. Do please go and have a look at the first look, first hour. That is my usual kind of tryout series where I play a game for an hour, genuine playthrough with no skipping or anything like that, so you get an idea of what you are looking at in the first hour. So I covered quite a few things in there. We are currently doing this one, Palermo, where Don Palermo has gotten himself into a little bit of a pickle. So the thing is that I need to remember how to pause. There we go. I need to remember how to pause. Remember how to zoom in, zoom out. So what happened was that Don Palermo got himself into a little bit of a pickle in the kitchen, which was over here. And the kitchen and the canteen caught on fire. And we had to put that out, which we did successfully. And we posted guards, so we've got guards rolling around here. But we have problems, as you can see. So everybody's getting kind of grumpy. And I guess the idea is this this one here seems to be in particularly dire straits. Simon Woodward. No, it's just because he's so big. The Don is down here. Don Palermo. He's still unconscious. Right. So I think we're destined to fail. And I'm not destined to fail. I think we're destined to deal with adversity. So what is this sleep view requirements? I don't know what that means. Sleep. They're meant to be sleeping because it's 2:59 in the morning. And we have our to-do list. So our to-do list is to build a kitchen. Now, I started on creating a floor. And you can see that we got construction workers in, and the construction workers there's a bunch of them because I hired a lot of them. They're over here building a floor. At least I think they're building a floor. We did this planning thing. So I think, what's this? Structure lay foundations. You see, I think we did that. I think that, no, we need a building, a brick building. So is that, do I do that? Or, like, there's some things I don't understand. That seems to be foundations. I feel like I've already done that, though, because that's what that was about. Right? I mean, I guess the thing we got here is we got a bucket of money, so let's be prepared to get it wrong. And then we've got things like doors. We got brick walls. So how much of this can we like plan in advance? Nothing. We can't plan anything in advance. So we need to see what's happening. It seems like they're building stuff, so I guess that's good, right? That's a start. Stuff is coming. Things are coming. And I don't think there's much more I can do about that other than say things are coming. I see walls. So let's just pause this. Are these walls? Are they walls? I don't know if they are walls. Are they? With the construction walls and doors. Brick wall. No, I mean, it doesn't want me to build a brick wall yet, so let's carry on. So it looks like we've got the framework for the buildings done-ish. I can see that right, is this one finished? And that one also seems to be finished. So is this is not a wall, this is a wall. That's the staff door. Right, okay, that's a jail door. That's a locked door. Do we need... Right, I'm a bit confused. Right, I think... So the idea is that this will be the kitchen, right? I don't know why there's a blue line. I don't know why there's a blue line, and I don't know what to do about it, and I don't prioritize this job. It isn't finished. Right, ignore that one. This is the... Well, what's that? What's that there? Steel. Dump. We don't need to dump it. We don't need to... Are they trapped because they're stuck inside? But what's that? I didn't do that. What's that? What's this line here? So what's that? Flooring, objects, water supply, planning, demo. I don't know what that is. Can we get rid of that? I think that I've just asked somebody to get rid of that. Did they just demolish the whole building? I didn't want them to demolish the whole building. Did they, or what's that? What the hell is happening here? I am significantly out of my depth. Have they just, or was that part of the foundation thing? And now I've got stuff. What are they doing? I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. They didn't demolish my building, so that's good. They are putting up walls though. They look like walls. I see walls. Walls. Saws, edges. Right. So he's got himself stuck. So these are walls. Right. That's not a wall. What's happening here? Oh, blimey. Right. One thing at a time. Gosh, this is confusing. I am so confused. Right. Construction. We probably want. We want. Why does it say rooms? I need to draw the kitchen area. Well, this is the kitchen, right? That's the kitchen, right? It's already decided that's the kitchen, and this is going to be the canteen, right? To there. Right. Okay. So there are things. The first of which is doors. So we have doors. So I oh, there goes the dog. Just one sec. How do I if I these things always go wrong for me. So if I build, because the prisoners work in the kitchen, so should there be a staff door there and a staff door there, which is fine, and also flooring. I reckon just white tiles, man. That's what you want for a kitchen, right? White tiles. So we'll do our white tile kitchen. I see that it's already adopted one, so we'll do that. Now then, because we'll also do white tiles for the canteen, because I think that also makes sense to have white tiles for the canteen. Is that the edge? That is the edge. Right. So what's happening with this thing here? Is this going to become a door, a wall? What is this? Or is that because I did that was missing? In which case, I actually, now that I come to think of it, I probably just need a hole in the wall, because it doesn't seem like we have a general door, quote unquote door. We have a brick wall, we have a door for staff, we have a door for jail, we have a door for this, but we don't actually have, hey look, this is just a hole that you can go through. So, aren't we on pause? Apparently not. Where's demo? So, okay, so let's, is that recognizing that? Because I don't know if it has. How do you know? Do you draw? Like that? Right, okay. In which case, I don't really fully understand the movement thing because you move cursor and stuff. I think we need a hole in the wall there, and I think we need a hole in the wall there, and I think we need a hole in the wall there, right? And that allows people to come in and out. The kitchen has 2 doors, and I think that's fine. I mean, what's the to-do list says? It doesn't help me build. Build a new building, use the room menu to make the kitchen and add required objects. Yeah, I know, and I did the new building stuff the last time, but it didn't. I felt like there was other options available to me. Ouch! I don't know why it needed that. That seemed to. The kitchen is missing items. Yeah, I'm sure it is. The kitchen is missing stuff. I need to see what's happening. He's tiling. I need to wait till he's tiled. They are also tiling. They've made holes so people can come in and go out. There's a staff door. That's cool. The guys are milling around the canteen. What's happened there? Wait. What's going on? There's like, what's happened? I didn't see any of that. Was there some kind of shivving going on? What went on there? There's dead people. There's a riot. What's that? 5 people have died. What is happening? I didn't get. Is that what? Eh? Blimey. I don't know what to do about that. I haven't got a clue what to do about that. Right. It doesn't install 2 serving stables. Say blah. Serving tables. 6 tables. 2 benches either side of each table and a bin. Right. Let's start with 2 because that's a lot of things to remember. These are all objects. Right. We want a serving table. No, I don't. Did you just try and install a serving table out in the middle of nowhere? I don't. I really struggle. I really sorry. Really struggle with the navigational thing because I do. This that's I need to cancel that. Thank you. Right, we need to come over here. Serving tables. Where do we think we should put the serving tables? Long end over here? I think this is where they were prior. That makes sense because it's near the kitchen, right? Objects. Right, serving table. We need to rotate that. Which way is front? So many questions. Yeah, what does it... I can't see. I'm trying to determine. I think the grill is front. How much space do they need? Do they need? Does it need space behind it? It doesn't say. What does it? It's clicking on something. It says missing. I think that's just the canteen. So we need 2 of these, and they're how are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 long. I think if I put 1 there, I can put 1 there. So that's the 2. That's those 2 things. 6 tables. We need 6 tables. 2 benches either side of each table. This is just a table. Right, we need 6, you say? I mean, I suppose we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could do more than that, right? That's the minimum. Let's do 8, because that... We could do more, in fact. We could do that many, right? And then benches. We do benches. We need to do bench, 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 bench. What happened there? These tables are misaligned. That is, can we get rid of that? That's misaligned. We want a table, which is... What's happening? I'm really confused. I'm really confused by what I'm seeing. Where's the table? That's a bench. That's the table. That's not. And that is a table there, you say. Right? And then we have benches. And then they want bench, bench, and a bench. So then they're the same. Bench, 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 bench. Is this creating a situation where they can't walk through these benches? In which case, that's fine. I tell you what we'll do is we have this one here, which we can get rid of that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. I don't think we got any money back for that, did we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. Right. Okay, what's on my to-do list? And a bin. Right. Sorry, that's prison running. Missing a bin, which is an object. That's a bin. Okay, let's stick the bin there. Let's have a couple of bins because it's a big canteen. Right. What does it say? It says that the canteen is missing some items just because they haven't been built yet. Right. Okay. Well, I can't believe all the dead people. Is that just life in a prison? Right, there's a bit of what's happening over here? Who's cleaning up all these people? These people are dead. Is there not meant to be somebody dealing with that? Do I have to deal with that? So, wait a minute. What do I do? Because these people were unconscious and now they're dead. So, they're dead in the yard. There's one guard in the yard. So what's prison running say? Prison running says... How do you clean up dead people? We need to hire cooks, I'm sure. Create a patrol route. Well, there's a bloke in the yard anyway. That's the kitchen. I don't understand. I'm so lost. I'm so very, very lost. I don't know what's going on. People are dying. I don't know what's happened to my kitchen. They started with my kitchen, and then they haven't done anything. Although it seems like there's some ingredients. So I don't. Right, let's because this floor isn't done. I can't put stuff. How do I get them to sort out this flooring? How do I didn't I do that? Am I missing something? I'm always convinced I'm missing something. I did a floor. I did a whole floor. Look. See? Look, floor. Can we do floor? Did I like inadvertently cancel a huge chunk of the floor or something? Right, because then they'll do that floor and I can actually get people cooking stuff. Here they come. Look, before there's much more death adder stuff happening. Right, okay, so we got a whole load of food in here. And I think we need to hire staff. Does it say hire staff though? Hire at least 8 cooks. Yeah, well, let's do that because they'll probably take a while. And we're over here. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that was 8. I have absolutely no way of telling. Can I tell there's like a staff list? It says there are, yeah, 8. 8 out of 20. Right, so it could have 20. Right, what else does the kitchen want? It wants 4 cookers, 4 fridges. Right, let's start with the fridges. Because that makes sense. So fridges. You've piled a whole lot of stuff in front of the doors, by the way. Fridges. How big is a fridge? No, I don't... Ah! The frustration of the menu selection. Right, what is that? Is that the front of a fridge or the back of a fridge? Does it really matter? That, I don't know what that means. I can't make that out. It doesn't seem to matter. How do we want fridges? Do we want fridges along a wall? 1, 2, 3, 4 fridges along one wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have cookers in the middle. We'll put fridges up here. We could do 1, 2, 3. Right, 4 fridges. We need a sink. We can put the sink in the corner. And we need, what did they say? Four cookers? We might do like an island of cook. Oh, didn't mean to do that. We could do like an island of cookers, but we'd want them to go around that way. And we'd want, would we? Is that the back of the cookers? It seems to be. So we could do cooker with a space and a cooker, and then we'll flip those cookers around. We'll have cooker and cooker. We'll have 4 cookers in the middle of the room because that's not weird at all. 4 cookers, 4 fridges, a sink, a bin, cooks. It says it doesn't recognize that I've hired 8 cooks, which is a bit weird. Connect the sink to the water. Well, we need a bin. We need a bin, and we need to. You probably need more than one bin. Right, water supply. I can't see the sink. What's that? I can't do anything about that until I think the sink is actually built. Right. That doesn't seem like 8 cooks. That seems like 5 cooks. Right, that seems like a whole lot of stuff coming in. Right, there we go. Look, the sink has arrived. So, we... was it structure? No, it's not structure. It is power. And water. Right, so, there we go. So, the sink. So, the sink, is that a connector? How do you connect? How does one connect one's pipe to one's water system? Because I'm getting a red here and I don't have an option to... Do I have to do it? I don't understand this. What am I meant to do? Small pipes connect items like showers and sinks. You can only run to a limited length before the water pressure comes too low. Okay. That's nice. How do I can't seem to rotate it. And it doesn't want to connect. And what's the absolute gerrymandering here? What's going on? I do not understand. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to connect it to the mains water. Is that wastewater? That says water supply. And it seems to me that all you see is violence and movies and sex on TV. No, right. There seems to be water, and the water seems to be flowing around that way. And that's that. So how do I connect? This is just connected through a wall. Do I just do that? What happens if I do that? I mean, I just don't even know what that's doing. It's just, is it doing anything? I mean, I don't see any pipes being laid, so I don't know. Oh, there's a bloke coming in. Right, okay, well that got us part of the way, so... Is that... Well, there's so many things I don't have the answer to. Like, how do I get this to connect if I don't If I can't... Is that it? Is that it connected? Looks like it might be. If the bloke arrives, because I can't connect that any other way. Oh, it's middle of the morning. Come on, fella. Right, is that included? What happened? I got no to-do list. So right. Oh, here we go. It's the CEO. I tell you, that whole process was very stressful. You would not believe what I've just been told. What's that? We're out of power. There's soap in the potatoes. Oh, narcotics in the spuds. What a surprise. Well, there you go. They're smuggling stuff in the food carts. Don Palermo. Ah, Don Tagliatelle. What have you done to me? Tony Palermo. Nicky Tamaretti. Isn't that a type of biscuit? La la la. Sonny Palermo. The Don's second son. The runt of the litter. Narcotics trade. Maine, Florida. Da da da. Tony got caught in flagrante delicto. Oh, I see. These are how the stories all line up, is it? That's related because our first guy shot him. Anyway, 12 kilos of uncut cocaine in Anthony's sports bag. And the evidence led straight to the top. Da da da. So they went and they got the Don. Hey Don, you're nicked. I got the warrants here. Alright, bye bye you lot, except the woman. I don't know who she is. She may have been guilty of stuff, she may have not. Who is she? Ah, Vitalia. Why didn't they arrest her? She kept outside the business? Yeah, I bet. Like Melania Trump. Wait, what? We've got a kitchen, and the cooks are preparing food. Well, you say that, but I never actually hooked it up to the power. We'll deal with that later. Farkas said the fire was deliberate. We cannot afford to repeat. We need to install a sprinkler system. You don't say. Put 2 sprinklers in the kitchen and 2 in the canteen. Don't forget to connect them to the water with the stuff. I think I should explain the needs system. Oh, yes, please do. I think I want to know the death system. There's dead people lying all over my prison. Everyone's hungry, which is what all the shouting's about. Right, okay. Any prison is just a few failed meals away from a full-scale riot. Yes, as is any society, apparently. View the needs report by pressing E to open the reports menu, highlighting needs and pressing X. To open it, the needs report shows the combined needs of all your inmates. This is one place you don't want to see red. Any red in the report means your prisoners needs a critical level. So the food need is in the red for virtually everybody, but that's not all. Our prisoners are bored, shown by their recreational, and they're unhappy, reflected by an environment need. It's your job as the resident architect. Aye aye, skipper. As to which needs you tend to first, you can install TVs in their cells or hire some janitors to clean the place up. I see. That said, you could just ignore it and rely on force. Iron fist, sir! Iron fist! All of that stuff. Leave the decision in my hands. Thanks, you're awesome. I tell you what, can I do the power? Because that is really bothering me. Power. Yeah, I'm not really sure we're getting anywhere, and anywho, without power. Oh, for heaven's sakes, with this thing. Right, so I think we need power there, and we need power there. And probably power through the middle. Would that do the cookers? And then we could hook that up here would that hook that up? And we've got some power. You can see this is remnants of the old power system, obviously before it failed. And we can put power across there. And I think, so does this, where these things are, is this where we need power? So if we run power there, and we were to say run power down this line, and this line, and this line, would that deal with all of our power needs? And while we're dealing with our, it seems dark over here, power wise. Is there a reason why this is dark? Put that there. The blah 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 blah. These things. Do we need to? Where is my thing? If we went to, we don't have anything left. Objects. Where's my? Because I was thinking, well, if we go to power, do we have dozer? We don't have doze. Because I'm thinking, right, that it seems to be, it doesn't matter. Seems to be it doesn't matter. Reports, needs report. The needs report says that, where are we? Oh, needs. Oh, there's a whole bunch of reports. Needs. So, right. It doesn't actually, what is he talking about in the red? They're not all in the red. As far as I can see. Can I look at individual things? Browse needs. It says I can't. Oh, here we go. Yeah, bladder. Okay. So, no one's got bladder issues. No one's got bowel issues. No one's got sleep. Well, some people have sleep issues. Only 5 people. Looks like an S, but I think it's 5 people. Have an issue with food. What is this? Exercise. People are a bit bothered about hygiene. Exercise is a bit of a problem. 17 people are irritated with exercise. 16 people are frustrated with the environment. They would like some more drugs. Well, that's nice. And alcohol. Also nice. Spirituality and literacy. So the environment's a bit more of a priority. So I reckon we could hire some janitorial staff. I don't know how. Why does it say blocked? Oh, you can't put them outside the prison. Oh, I see. That's, you choose a place to put them. So if I was to say that I want to put a janitor there, and that's 2, and like, I don't know, how many janitors do you need? Janitor per block? Where's the, that's holding. Where's oh, this is the admin building, isn't it? Right, so that's a bunch of janitors. That's 10 janitors to clean the place up. Now, they also said they wanted exercise. And this is the yard. They haven't got nothing in the yard, which is why they're running around killing each other. Objects. What could we put in the yard? Well, we need sprinklers. You're right. We need sprinklers. Sorry, we need sprinklers. So it doesn't give me a coverage. He said 2. I would say you're probably going to need 1 up there and 1 up there. And this is where the serving counters are, so we'll put 2 there, but probably 2 more at this end. There you go. I don't know if there's a limit. Right, here you go. Look, weights bench. Weights benches. Look, 1, 2. Probably shouldn't be encouraging prisoners to stay physically fit. A phone booth. No, just a bench. No, they have a bench. TVs, radios, cookers. That's it, really. All I've got for the outdoors is a weights bench. Seems like it. I better get them some more weights benches. I was hoping more for like basketball or something. Right, they got phone booths. That makes me happier. Right. Let's see what happens. Oh look, he took that dead body away. Where's he taking it? Takes it out there. An ambulance. Right, there's a bit more stuff going on. That's great. I think we've nearly nailed the power situation. Not quite. What was that blue stuff? Oh, that's the janitors cleaning things. Right. There's still a power issue in the canteen. I see the cooks are busy working, so that's good. No? Okay. I don't think there's a power issue anymore. Right? I think if I go to my power supply menu, everything is powered. So everything is powered. That's good. This area over here has gotten a little bit brighter. So everything's powered. Yes. Everything's nearly powered. No. Why are these not powered? I can't. It seems like it says they might be powered. These are not powered. I can't power the fridges. Is that like you can see that it's leading in there. Does it give me a... I was hoping it would give me an indication, but just because... Yeah, I don't know what the story with that is. Maybe I'm missing something. Power station, a capacitor max plus power switch toggles into electrical and cell utility. So it doesn't... I'm not actually sure why these are not connected. You can see I can't connect to them. So I feel like they should be powered. And I don't know why they're not. I don't know what the story with that is. Anyway, what's my to-do list? 2 sprinklers in the kitchen, 2 in the canteen. Connect the kitchen sprinklers. Oh, you need to connect them to the water. Of course you do. Of course you do. Right, so water supply. That'll be a small pipe issue. So you just have to do this. It's very weird, and I don't pretend for it to make sense. We have an issue here because I think this is quite far. But I guess what we'll do is we'll see, because we'll put that there and we'll run a line there. Now, these should be on the same line. I don't know if it's going to handle 23 meters or 24 meters or what that is. Right, so they should be connecting up. Right, I mean they're cooking, so, and they've got stuff in the fridge. So my assumption is it's kind of working, Mr. Merkin. Right, see there's some workmen finishing up some stuff. I think, was that something telling me that something was done? Yeah, there we go. Oh, he's calling again. An incident in the showers. I'm an attack. Who was involved? Yeah, well, one half dead monster and some pretty grim CCTV footage. Select the snapshot in the showers and review the footage together. Oh, the dog's at it again. How do we... which showers? Where are we looking? I felt like, isn't that the showers? Up here? See the snapshot in the showers. I don't know what snapshot. Well, there's a dead body. That's a door. That's a guard. How? What? I don't. Paul Bennett. Oh no, there it is. Blimey. That's hidden. Talk about hidden. Far out. Right, what grim picture are we gonna... Well, that's subtle. Where'd he get a knife? You can't just let prisoners walk around with knives, okay? That's not okay. Sonny. Yeah. Ah, he's alone. Perfect. I see you. Right, there you go. Is it me? Is it you? Did I watch too much TV? Is that a hint of accusation in your knife? What? Come on, meatballs. Who's dead? Oh no, who's this guy? Who's that guy? Oh, this is an assassin. He's got a wire. I see. Oh yeah, look. Meathead. Oh. Frankie. Frankie, do you remember me? Piano wire, huh? Well, the janitor's not going to be pleased. I don't think so. Oh, and he still managed to get him. Shouldn't be gloating, eh? When you're half naked. Nobody's in a good way. Well, that just worked out bad for everybody concerned. The hitman got it. Sonny got it. Only coffee biscuit guy didn't get it. Right, Evans above. Right, so we got another goon in there, eh? Right, well, yeah, they are offing themselves. There's a few of them. Things are looking better, but we're not finished. I bet my house the plumbers were selling there's no cut. I've had a few guards, prisoners showing signs of withdrawal. Search every prisoner and every cell, issuing the shakedown command to your guards. Issue the shakedown, open the emergencies, highlight shakedown. Right, here we go. Right, emergencies. Shakedown. Go shaking. Found. Bit of booze. Some, what is that? Chocolate? I don't know what that is. Things. We have found some things. Right. The Palermo wasn't as big. Guess we should count our blessings. We have definite problems with drug and alcohol dependency in a prison. They're probably how they ended up in prison. Right. Reform. Yes. Yes. Because that's what they want. Reformed right up until the moment they get out the door. Right. In other words, we're gonna give them drugs instead of giving them drugs. Wait. What? You'll have to build a common room for meetings. Common rooms are comfortable spaces that inmates can use during free time. You need to open the programs report, open the reports menu. Wow! Pharmacological treatment, drug addiction program, and an alcoholics group therapy program. My gosh, I tell you, but that seems like an awful lot to do, and that seems like a good place to stop it because we have run out of time, or we will run out of time because this seems like quite a lot to do, and I don't want to get stuck into this. So there you go. So we're still on Don Palermo. So this is like Don Palermo Part 2. Because we did a little bit before. It looks like there'll be a Don Palermo Part 3, and I don't know how much this goes on for. The build menu drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. I don't know what to do about doors. They seem to have jail doors. Maybe you make it a door so it's a jail door. I don't know. There's a... Who's his... Bean? Is his name Bean? Brandon Bean. Is he vomited? What is that? Is that P? Is he? Why is there yellow stuff? This game is just so bizarre. There's a lot going on, but look, we made a nice kitchen, and we made a nice canteen. they can all get together and eat and drink. It's all got light, and it's the floor doesn't look super clean. There's a janitor in there somewhere, or should be. Um, and it's got a sprinkler system. It's got everything else. So, whew, my gosh, and the Palermo family, we got he's injured. He's injured, but it seems like Vance is starving. Well, Vance should probably go to the kitchen then. Um, yeah, we've got a lot of empty cells. Is everybody dead, or is everybody at? Where is everybody? Where is everybody? Is everybody died? Is this something to do with the shakedown? They're all in holding. How many prisoners have we got? 41. We can hold 87. They're all spread out. Why don't we just move them over to one side of the prison? And anyway, like I said, there's an awful lot going on. There is an awful lot going on. I am mostly confused about just about everything. So there you go. Anyway, let's see what you think of this episode, shall we? And I'll see you again for another one next time. If this has been useful at all, or comical, or fun, or even loosely entertaining, please hit that like button. If you think you'd like to see more madness, do subscribe to the channel, of course. And I will see you all for another one real soon, right? Ta-ta for now.